guys, what's up? It's Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about some products that I've received in Gratis. So part of working at a makeup store, one of the perks is being able to try out some of the new products coming out. In order for us to educate our clients and talk to our clients about the products and just whether or not they're going to suit the client's needs, we need to be able to have tested these products ourselves. And so this is by no means me in any way, shape, or form bragging. It's just something that comes with the job. So I wanted to share my opinion on some of these products that were gifted to me in Gratis and let you guys know how I feel about them, because some of these products, quite honestly, I would have never picked up on my own. So without further ado, we're gonna dive right in, and I hope you guys like this. I'm a little nervous filming it, but it's really more about the information behind the products, and that is my reasoning for doing this. So that's kind of my disclaimer. We're gonna dive right in. Okay, so one of the things that I've received is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lip in Sheer Patina. So I'm a huge fan of the original Stila liquid lipsticks. It's one of my favorite formulas. My favorite shade just so happens to be Patina. So to receive the Sheer Patina was really exciting. I will say this is nice, but they are very sheer, you guys. In order to get any sort of opaque coverage, you really have to build this up. So as you can see, you can still see my skin underneath. Now, I guess if you are just looking for a light wash of color, this might be nice. Me personally, having tried this out, I would rather just have the actual liquid lipstick. So this is not one that I would necessarily recommend. If you're looking for a liquid lipstick, I feel like you're looking for something that's going to be long wearing, opaque. You put it on, it lasts all day, and it's no fuss, no muss. And I don't think this is it. So that's kind of my opinion on those. I also received the Clinique Chubby Stick Intense. This one is in the shade 05 Plushest Punch. I really like this, you guys. I really didn't think that I would, but I really do. These are very comfortable on the lips. You have to be a little careful. If I could choose, I probably wouldn't have picked this shade just because it isn't a liquid lip and it's not a matte lip. So it is very hydrating. These are very comfortable on the lips. They almost feel like a chapstick, like a very tinted balm, but being as though it's such an intense color, I fear that it's going to slide outside of the lip line. So I would be interested in getting one of these and maybe more of like a My Lips But Better type situation, because I do have very dry lips and I feel like this is sort of something I could put on my lips when they're super dry and not so flattering looking and really give them the hydration that they need, but give that, wash of color. And so, yeah, I think these are really nice. I got a Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Pigale. P-I-G-A-L-L-E. I may not be pronouncing that correctly. This I think is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. With the right eyeshadow, this really is gorgeous. There's a lot of hype around these Stila products, and with good reason. These really do stay in place. I don't prefer, because I also tried Kitten Karma. I actually gave that one to my best friend because she really likes intense glitter. Because I have hooded eyes, I'm not a huge fan of the glitter. I also felt like it fell out and transferred. But these ones that are more of a satin, I love. I would really like to get the shade Into the Blue. I think it is such a gorgeous, different shade. But when I'm looking to do a warm sort of cranberry eye, this is perfect to put on the lid. It just makes it look like you did so much work and you really didn't do anything at all. I will say you do have to keep your eyes shut while these dry down. It doesn't take long, but just be sure to keep your eyes closed. That way there's no creasing. And once they set, you guys, they're in place. So $24 is a bit steep, but for as often as I use that, it's going to last me for quite a while. So I definitely recommend those. I think they're really beautiful. So I did get the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is my all-time favorite brightening corrector. I loved this product before I received it in Gratis. I highly recommend this. If you are looking for a product that's really gonna help under the eyes, I have this on today. I wear it every day. You need the slightest, tiniest, teeniest little bit because it blends out so beautifully. It is very emollient, so it goes a long way. A little goes a long way with this one, you guys, but this is really a beautiful product, and it really does help with my under eye circles, so I highly recommend that one. This next one, I have yet a chance to try this out, but it's the new Tarte sponge that they came out with the foundations, the Shape Tape foundations. I like the way that this feels. I'm gonna have to give it a go. I was kind of saving it for this. I also have sponges that I'm currently using, and I don't like to have too many sponges going at one time. I kind of like to use them, work through them, and then dispose them. So I'm excited to try this. I love that it has the slanted edges. It really does feel nice and squishy. It's a little firmer than, say, my Real Techniques one that I love so much. It kind of reminds me of the black Nick sponge. That's what this reminds me of. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'll let you know once I start using it how I like it. But yeah, I got that. And then this is the Tarte Maracuja oil. Now, I do have this in full size. This is a beautiful oil. I'm going to be gifting this actually to my mom because I think that she would like it. If you have dry skin, severely dry skin, I would definitely recommend this. I would use this at nighttime with my nighttime skincare. In the winter, I find this to be very helpful. It really does intensely hydrate the skin, you guys. It is a rather heavy oil, so keep that in mind. I wouldn't necessarily apply this before makeup, me personally, but like I said, if you have extremely dry skin, this might be something that you would really enjoy under makeup. It really is a beautiful product. The packaging is absolutely darling, and this is the smaller size, which honestly would last you for a very long time, you guys. I think this is $16, so really not a bad price considering this will last forever. Also, I find that it's really nice on dry, severely dry hands, especially the knuckles and the webbing of your hands to really hydrate, especially in the winter time. I did get the Anastasia Liquid Glow. I talked about this in a video, I think it was a haul video. This is really nice. I think it's ultra glowy, you guys. Like, this is gonna give you a very intense highlight. I don't typically gravitate to liquid highlights for me personally. However, I will use this for my collarbones and down my shins, maybe on my legs in the summer months, just to kind of add a really sexy glow, you know, when the time calls for it. So if you are looking for a liquid glow that is very, very intense, this is a nice product. I also received 2 of the Anastasia blush trios. Very fortunate, you guys. This one is in Cocktail Party. I think the formula of these trios from Anastasia is absolutely beautiful. I have the other one that I'm about to show you on right now. It just gives a beautiful flush to the cheeks without being too much. I love that you get the selection of shades. This one personally is not my favorite. This is way too dark for me, even as a bronzer, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to use that. But these 2 will be fun in the summer months. I'm liking this one right now in spring. It's just a very pretty baby doll pink, and then this is just a beautiful coral that I think will be beautiful in the summer months. But these really do blend out seamlessly, no different than the normal Anastasia formula. And then the other one, I really enjoy this one. This one is in Pink Passion, and I think these shades are absolutely stunning, right up my alley. I love this berry, which looks to be very intimidating in the pan, but I actually, to get the blush that I have on today, I mixed these 2 shades right here, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So if you've been thinking about these, the packaging is super beautiful. I think this is just lovely to have in your drawer. It just gives me joy looking at it, and I think for the $30, I know it's a little spendy, but I definitely think these are worth it. I got this Honest Beauty Invisible Blurring Powder, and I don't know where the heck I can find this, but I love this powder. I especially love this under my eyes, you guys. This absolutely smooths my under eyes like you wouldn't believe. It is really a beautiful, finely milled powder. I love the fact that it has sort of a yellow tint to it. It's not very dark yellow, but it's just the right amount of brightening yellow. And when I say this blurs, you guys. This is very beautiful, and I just don't know where I can get it. This was given to me a while ago. So if you know where I can pick up this Honest Beauty powder, let me know. Let me know down below. I would really love to know. I got this Derma Blend Bronze Camo bronzer. I'm a huge fan of Derma Blend. I love the loose setting powder. I've talked about it a million times so far on my channel, but getting this bronzer, this looked very intimidating to me. It's very, very terracotta orange, which did scare me, but when you blend this out, it's actually really, really beautiful. I think in the summer months when I have a little bit more of a tan, this will be absolutely stunning. If I can't get it to work, then I will obviously pass it along, but the formula is really nice. It's sort of a dry formula, and it does have little tiny gold micro glitters in it. I don't know how well you'll be able to pick it up, but it's nothing overwhelming, and I was pretty impressed by this. I didn't think much of it when I got it. I was kind of like, ooh, that's gonna be dark, but it actually blended really nicely. Even on my fair skin, I was able to make this work with a light hand. I got the NARS bronzer in Laguna. Now, this is very hyped up for good reason, you guys. This is a beautiful bronzer. It really is. I love that it's a little bit more cool toned because I'm able to use this really anytime. And so I love the formula, blends beautifully, looks beautiful. I'm not gonna go into great detail because I'm sure most of you have tried this, but there's a reason that it is spendy. It's a good reason. It's good. I did get the Tarte Lit Flirt palette, and this is actually what I have on my eyes today. You guys, I love this thing. I absolutely love this little pocket palette. It's easy to travel with. These are so beautifully pigmented. They blend out beautifully. A little goes a long way, and they wear throughout the day beautifully. This is not something that I have to touch up. It just goes on, it stays in place, and I have not tried the two shimmers yet, but if you are in need of a great travel palette or just something that's really easy to work with, there's not a lot of option or choices, this is amazing, you guys. This is a really beautiful product, and like I said, I really didn't think that I would love it so much. And then I did get the Anastasia bronzer in the shade Rich Amber. Now looking at this, you would think, Shan, that's gonna be too dark, and that's exactly what I thought. Gonna be way too dark. I have this bronzer on today, and I think with a light hand and just the right brush, I was able to make this work. I'm sorry, my hair is everywhere, but you guys, these bronzers, I would like to have another one. I would like to have another shade. I think these are beautiful. I think I actually like this over Laguna. I don't know, you guys. They're definitely much more affordable than the NARS ones, and I'm here for it. I think these look beautiful on. I've really been enjoying using this. So these little trios and bronzers and the Amrezy highlight, all from Anastasia, they're wins. They really are wins. I got the Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye, what is this? The Under Eye Primer. I thought this was totally gonna be a gimmick. I tried it out and I love it. So I think this is incredible. I am very fond of it. I think it does an amazing job at smoothing out the under eyes. I think it helps keep the powder and product in place, especially with as long as I wear my makeup. I don't know, you guys. I know it looks very gimmicky, but it is actually very, very good. So I've really been enjoying that. I did get a NYX Liquid Suede Metallic in the shade Mauve Mist. I think this is beautiful. It's probably one of the few metallic lippies in my world that I actually enjoy. I've tried several metallic lip products and I don't like the grit. I don't like the way that they sit, but this one is an exception. I really love the NYX Liquid Suede original formula, so I was very intrigued by this and trying it out, and it's no exception. I really, really do enjoy the color and the way that it feels on my lips. I got the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit when that launched, and I'll be honest, you guys, this is not my favorite mascara. This is not something that I personally would purchase. I'm not a huge fan of the spiky bristles. What I do like this for is blending my false lashes into my regular lashes. I think it does a great job at that, especially being as though the brush is so tiny. But I did try to use this as a lower lash line mascara, and it transferred on me like crazy. Most mascaras do, but I don't know, you guys. I've used it on its own, don't get me wrong, and it did separate my lashes and lengthen them, but I don't know, it's just so hard for me to pay $24 for a mascara. Especially, I don't know, I wear falsies a lot, you guys, so it's hard for me to justify that price. I did get the Tarte blush in the shade Sensual. I looked at this, honestly, you guys, and thought, well, this is kind of boring. But this is actually pretty. I actually really enjoy this. It doesn't look like much, but what I do like about it is when you have a very intense eye look, this is a blush that you could use that has just sort of a peachy tint to it, and it's just gonna sort of warm up the cheeks without being intense. So if you already have intense makeup going on and you just want a light wash of color, I think it's nice to have an option like this around. The Tarte Amazonian Clay formula blushes are amazing for longevity. So if you really need a blush to wear all day long, I would say check out this formula. I think I was actually pretty surprised by this. I got a Buxom, this is the, oh goodness, what is this? Power Plump Lip Balm. I think this is just is clear. It's called Big O, and this is nice, you guys. I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. I think it's a little bit obnoxious. That's it right there. Has a very light sheen and tint to it, which I think could be nice to have around. Not every day do you want, you know, full-on lip color, so I've enjoyed using this mostly at night when I'm doing my nighttime skincare, just as a means of hydrating my lips overnight. And so, yeah, but to be honest, I don't think I would purchase this on my own because the packaging, it's like, it's humongous. I'm not a huge fan of the giant chapstick thing. It's just not practical in my opinion. I did get the Alkaline 24/7 liner from Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay liners. They are number 3. I like Marc Jacobs highliners first. Number 2 are the Cargo Swimmables, and the 24/7 liners from Urban are my 3rd choice of eyeliner. I have been eyeballing the shade since the Naked Heat palette came out because I love these eggplant sort of colors on me personally. I think it really makes blue and green eyes pop, and I have really been enjoying this. When this runs out, I would definitely consider purchasing another one. I think the shade is stunning. I think they wear very nicely throughout the day. That's it right there. Yeah, I've always been a fan of the Urban liners, so happy to have that one. This is the Buxom Vava Plump Russian To You. Now the formula, this is their new liquid lips. The formula of these I really do love, but the shade of this is a little too nude for me personally. It's a little too like peachy nude for me, but I do like the formula. I think it is a nice formula, and I would be interested in getting more of my signature mauve, like this color here I think is stunning. I would love that in a lip formula. So this is Patina, but do you see, you guys, how sheer that is? I love Patina, the original. So I would be interested in maybe trying more of a mauve shade in this, but I do really enjoy this Buxom lip formula. I've been using this now as a means of lightening up dark lipsticks, so I kind of have to mix it with other things, but I do like the formula. I got the Anastasia liquid, matte lipstick in the shade Spice. You guys, I love the Anastasia matte lipsticks. I know that there's some controversy. Some people love them, some people don't. They are matte. They are a very matte formula, but they do stay on my lips all day long. I mean, I can put a liner on, put this baby on, and it wears beautifully. So I really enjoy these. I don't find them to be overtly drying, you know, like some liquid lipsticks that I have. So I love the color. I think it's amazing. Personally, I enjoy it. And then I do have the Urban Decay Vice lipstick in the shade Easy. It is a cream formula. It is a beautiful poppin' red. This is a special occasion lipstick. I do love a red lip, but on a special occasion. Now this cream formula is really nice. I feel like this is a sticky enough cream formula to where it's not gonna slide all over per se like the Chubby Lip from Clinique. But look at that shade, you guys. How stunning is that? I think that's going to be incredible in the summer months. And I really am a huge fan of the Urban Vice lipsticks. I don't hear enough people talk about them, and I think that they're absolutely great. So personally, I'm a big fan of the Urban lipsticks. I do have this Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. I was so excited to get this because I was going to buy it actually, and we got gifted it in Gratis, and I was so excited, and I don't recommend, you guys. I don't. Makes me sad because I love Becca, but this thing squirts everywhere, number one. You got to kind of like use caution because it's a little, the squirter is like whee intense. It stinks because it does blur and it does make my skin look very soft and velvety. However, it's a super runny formula. I can't get past that. And the way that it dispenses, I just, for $38, I'm going to say no, you guys. I'm going to say no. I did get the Origins Ginseng. This is their SPF of 40 Energy Boosting Tinted Moisturizer. I've worn this a couple times. I think for days that you might just be going to the beach and you want a little something something, or you're just going to the grocery store. I do like this. I love the way that it smells. It's got that citrusy sort of scent to it. It's a very interesting product, you guys. This is like this, right? And then you blend it out. It is pretty hydrating, and it sort of is supposed to match your skin tone. I can wear this. It is a little dark though. I can pull it off, but it is a little dark. So I don't think that this is universal. I would not, anybody fairer than me, I don't know how well that would work for you, and darker than me, I've heard that it looks ashy. So I wish that they would come out with a couple different versions that are a little bit more universal. But I do like the formula. I do like how hydrating it is, and I do like the way that it looks on my skin. So I think I'll use this in the summer months when I go to the beach. Yeah, I think it's a nice product. I just don't think, I can't recommend it to all of you because it's not going to work for everybody like it claims that it will. So maybe go in store, swatch it out, see how it works for you before you purchase it. But I really do think that this is a nice tinted moisturizer if you can get it to work for you. I got the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I talked about this in my primer video. It's a nice primer. I don't think that I would pay for it on my own. I think it's rather spendy, and I don't think it's really hydrating. So I don't know, you guys. Look at that video to see my thoughts. And then last but not least, the Anastasia Soft Glam Palette. This was a huge shock. I did not, I'm so grateful. This is stunning, you guys. This is worth every dime of the $42. I have used this quite a bit. I don't know how used and abused it looks, but I mean, I've really tried this. I've really given it a go, and I didn't do like a review on it because there's so many out there. And I will say, I wish this were a matte, personally, because it does have glitter shimmers in it. Dusty Rose is absolutely stunning. The glitter shades, normally in my experience with Anastasia palettes, there's always a glitter or two or a shade or two that's not as great as you would expect, but all of these glitters are amazing, and all of the mattes are impeccable. So this, I think I actually like over Modern Renaissance, which says a lot because I love Modern Renaissance. But I have also enjoyed mix and matching. So I'll take this, pair it with Modern Renaissance, and then I'll take this and pair it with Subculture. And I just think this is a universal palette. I think you can get so many looks out of this. You can utilize this with any other palette in your collection. You know, if you have some mattes in a palette that don't blend very well, but you've got some shimmers in that palette that are incredible, this is the one to reach for. I think this is the true sister to Modern Renaissance. I think this probably should have launched before Subculture, in my opinion. Even though I love Subculture and I can get Subculture to work for me just fine, I think this is the true sister. When they described Subculture as being the sister palette to the Modern Renaissance, I really think they meant soft glam. But if you've been thinking about it, Sephora VIB is coming up. I would say grab it. It's incredible. It really is incredible. I'm very happy to have that one. So that's it, you guys. Of course, I have some other things too. I have mascaras and just some other products that I've received, but I have not yet really tried, so I didn't want to bring those in. And this has been over the course of several months of working at the makeup store. So, I mean, this did not happen in one day or 1 week or anything like that. It's been an accumulation of over time. So anyways, I hope you guys found this helpful. If you have any questions on any of this stuff, just ask me down below. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you in the next one, you guys. Bye.